I say that again. Spirit change does not happen without victory in spirit realm by doing what only men can do, anointed by God, and that is praying to Him until strongholds are bound and pulled down by intercessory prayer. There was another man, his name was John Lake, a great brother. I love him. Read about him. He was born in 1870. He died 65 years later. He was a real apostle of God. He was a man of God. He was used a lot through the years. The Lord told him he was going to go to South Africa. Showed him in visions, showed him the places he was going to walk. He saw it all in visions and dreams before he got there. And when he got there, he saw the very villages and the very everything God had showed him ahead of time. Told him to go. He had 7 children and a wife. He had a traveling companion, a brother who ministered with him. The Lord told him to go. They're ready to go. They're waiting before the Lord. They did not have any money to go. They needed, the trip would cost them $2,000 for the family of 9, 7 children, 2, and then another brother. There were 10 of them. $2,000. They didn't worry. They said, God has sent us. He will provide. And a couple of days before they needed to leave, I don't remember the details now, but 1 or 2 envelopes came from source they'd never had before and gave them $2,000. Now that's a good send-off, is it not? You know for sure God has sent you when you don't have any money and the tickets have to be paid for. And off they went. And they had within $2 or $3 all they had, but all their meals were paid for, etc., etc. It was all taken care of. But when they were approaching South Africa, there was an exit fee. You had to, what that fee was for was an entrance fee. They wanted the people who were coming into the country to have enough money to not come in there and be beggars. And it was something like $125. I don't remember the number, but it was a significant number for somebody who had less than $1 in their pocket. They lined up to pay their $150, $125, whatever it was, pay their money and exit the ship. And so John Lake is talking to the Lord. Lord, what am I going to do here? And he says, well, what would you do if you had the money? Well, I'd get in line and I'd take my turn and I'd pay. Well, why don't you get in line? So you understand? This is real. And so he got in line and the line got shorter and shorter and he's getting closer. He's about 1 or 2 people in front of him. And he's thinking, well, I guess what I'll have to do when I'm next is step out of the line and let somebody else come. And at that point, one of the guys in front of him, so there must have been 2 or 3, one of the guys in front of him stepped out and said, I'm out of time here. And he gave him traveler's checks or money for something like $300. Stepped, do you see? Brinksmanship. God proved to them. Oh, the story continues. So they paid their money. They got off of the ship. They're standing down there now, everybody's queuing up and looking for taxis, doing whatever they're doing to go where they're going. They don't have anywhere to go. They don't have a place to stay. Here's a man with 7 children going in faith with his wife. There they are. No place to go. And then makes you cry to think about it. But there was a woman standing there who lived there. And she asked another man, their traveling companion, "Are you so-and-so? Who's in your company?" And he said, "No, that wasn't who he was." She said, "Okay, I'm looking for a man with 7 children and his wife." And well, that was John Lake. And she said to John Lake, "The Lord told me last night I'm to look for a man coming here with 7 children and a wife, and I'm to give you a place to stay. And you come and I'll take you there," and there was a room to accommodate them all. Well, don't you know, when you get there under those circumstances, you know that God Himself has sent you.